MEGLODON Media News. We give you all the news nobody is talking about.
It's the MEGLODON.
Choices. Who shot who? Your choices. Who shot who?
Couldn't see me. Look, so a Texas rapper shoots himself in the fucking leg, y'all. Let's talk about gun safety, y'all. This dude, right, doing a podcast, got his gun in his pocket, right, and shoots himself in the damn leg, man. I wish I could find the whole video.
Your choices. Who shot who?
He talking about, who shot who? Yo, fam, hold on. I'm trying to find another one of that, John. Hold on.
If those were your choices. Who shot who? Somebody got shot?
I hope. Y'all good?
Bro.
Damn, Brody.
Nigga.
Good? What the fuck?
If those.
Hey, never have your gun loaded in your pocket, man. Have it on safety. That's yo, that's what the safety's there for. Anyway, yo, welcome to MEGLODON Media News. I'm your host, the MEGLODON. I don't know if y'all can hear me out there or what, but let's run it. Should I move to North Dakota, man? You know, I was watching this video. This lady, she was saying that black people should move to North Dakota, right? And so I'm like, it's cold as hell out there, and ain't no black people out there, right? I wouldn't think there is, right? Trying to get my shit together, y'all. All right, and so she moved to North Dakota, fam. Let's check it out. Let's see what she says North Dakota brings. You know what I mean? In the whitest state in America, North Dakota.
If you are a black woman who is struggling and you are tired of struggling, tired of being on the struggle bus, this video is for you. I'm Shantae Charles, and let me tell you, as you can see, I am a black woman.
Yeah, we can see that
live
clearly.
in North Dakota. I have been in North Dakota for 12 years. Prior to living in North Dakota, I was living in Georgia, and I was barely I wasn't even making it.
If you can't make it, it depends on where Georgia she at. You know, if you're in Atlanta, you can't make it, something wrong with you. But Georgia, it depends. If you're in Waycross, something like that, Macon, yeah, maybe you ain't making it in Macon. You know what I mean?
Can't even say I was barely making it. I was not even making it. I moved to Georgia from Florida because I was having some financial problems. I just could not make it financially, and I moved.
What does she mean by make it though, fam? Like, what you mean make it? Pay the bills or, you know, get rich? Like, what does she mean by make it? You know what I'm saying? Is it paying the bills? What? What is making it?
I moved in with my parents in Georgia. I thought I was going to lose my home to foreclosure. And even after moving to Georgia and living there 3 years, I still was not getting by. If it was not for my parents, I probably would have been homeless because I did not have a job at one point. I could not, excuse me, I could not find a job. I was looking for a job, but I could not find a job. It was during the recession and there was no jobs to be had. And the jobs that were paying.
During the recession, it was hard to find a job. I agree. Because everybody was laying off. So you're not gonna find a job. If you had a job during the recession, you probably got laid off. And you probably got unemployment benefit. No, but
They were very low wage jobs. I did have a job working from home. This is before work from home was all the rage. I was working from home doing call center work, and that job did not pay enough money for me to even afford an
call center
apartment
work.
on my own
Wait.
in Georgia. And
You go to call center work, man. Of course, call center work don't pay no money, man. They don't pay no money. Most jobs don't pay no money. All jobs pretty much pay the same. All jobs pretty much pay the same, fam. Like between what? Between 12 and 14, $16 an hour, right? If you go up north, as she did, North Dakota, you might get paid more, but you gotta deal with that cold. Ain't no black people. Come on, fam.
and this is when Georgia, it was really cheap to live there. This is when you could get an apartment, a good apartment in a good neighborhood for $600 a month. I could not even afford that
Damn.
because my job was
She couldn't afford a $600 month apartment, fam. Real.
hardly paying any money. So I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was fed up. I did not know what to do. I was fed up. I did not know what to do because I had applied everywhere. Then one day I was watching the news.
Shit, I applied everywhere. Shit, you know how many applications I done put in within the past 2 weeks? Damn near 50. You know how many people called me back? You know how many people called me back? Like 1 or 2, fam. 1 or 2. And then that was on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, really? How much you paying? Really? You want me to do what? For real? Yeah. So I understand there is no jobs out here like that, especially down south. Now, you can go up north and get a job, but guess what? You got to deal with that cold. You got to deal with the population. You know what I'm saying? All of that. You feel me? It's just not worth it. To me, I like the South, y'all. I love the South. I don't want to think I see myself ever leaving. And if I did, it would probably be the West Coast. But North Dakota, I can't deal with all that cold weather, man. White people looking at you like you're in a damn zoo because they never seen black people before. Come on, man. I can't do that. But let's see what the sister got to say.
And I heard about this place, North Dakota, Williston, North Dakota, and
Williston.
the news reporter
Williston.
said,
Whoa.
"Hey, if you're looking for a
She said Williston. Where's that at? Let me look that up real quick, man. Williston. Hold on. Let's find out exactly where she at. Hold on. Williston, North Dakota. Nah, not North Carolina. It's North Dakota. Apparently, there's a Williston, North Carolina also. Williston, North Dakota. Population 29,000. Damn, it's a small town. And it's the 6th most populous city in North Dakota. I am not bullshitting, fam. Look at this shit. Williston. Ain't no way in hell I can live there, fam. Look at the climate. Good God. Heart in the zone. 4A. Whew. Nigga, you ain't never gonna see no motherfucking no summertime, fam. Might well forget about that shit. Summer, what's up? What is that? Summer. Boy, you done lost your mind. Summer. Anyway, let's get back to the video, man. See what this is talking about, man. Yeah, I mean, hey, nigga shot himself in the damn leg, fam.
Choices.
Huh? Ooh. Why? Gun
Who
safety,
shot
fam.
who?
Gun safety, fam.
Somebody got shot.
I hope.
He said, I hope I'm good. I done shot myself in the leg. You know what I'm saying?
Job. This is where the jobs are. This is where the jobs are at. And he did the news did an aerial view of the Walmart. They show people
Like you get a job at Walmart,
in
you
their
get
cars, living in their cars and stuff. And he's like,
come to Williston and get you a job at Walmart. Yeah.
this is where the jobs was fed up. I did not know what to do because I had applied everywhere. And one day I was watching the news and I heard about this place
Called
North Dakota,
oh, Lord.
Williston, North Dakota. And the news reporter said, hey, if you're looking for a job, this is where the jobs are. This is where the jobs
You know
are.
why? You know why the jobs out there? Because nobody wants to live out there, fam. Who the fuck want to live in North Dakota? It's too cold out there, fam. You know what I mean? It's just too fucking. I mean, come on, man. How many jackets you gotta have? I'm serious, man. Like, yeah, move your ass to North Dakota if you want to. He gaslighting y'all up, man. He says, let's see how long she been there. Let's see this story. Now I ain't gonna. Let's see what you got going.
The news did an aerial view of the Walmart. They showed people in their cars, living in their cars and stuff. And he's like, these people are living in their cars, and it's not because they choose to be homeless, but it's because there are not enough apartments here, but there is plenty of work here.
All right, pause. Pause for a second, man. Now, if I see on the news, they talking about they got jobs somewhere, right? And I see people sleeping in cars. And they say, hey, there's not enough houses, but there's plenty of jobs. Well, I'm supposed to do pitch a tent? I mean, I don't get it. It's already cold, man. Come on now. You can't sleep. You might die in your car. You know that, right? You know that, right? The carbon monoxide and shit.
Showed a man who
I would not go nowhere where I got to sleep in the car. No. Ain't no hotels either. Shit. Come on, y'all. If anything, I had to get a truck, make it turn into like an RV or something, turn into like a camper. But, oh man, fuck that. Who want to do that? Let's go.
said that he had gotten to North Dakota the day before and he got a job and he was going to start his job the next day. So I was like, let me do some research. And I found a job here. They relocated me here. And let me tell you, if it wasn't for my boyfriend, who is now my husband, I wouldn't even have been able to get here because the stipulation with the company was that, okay, you get here and we'll reimburse you for the cost of your gas, the cost of your hotel and your food along the way. We'll reimburse you, but you have to get here. The only thing they paid for up front was the U-Haul truck because they had a contract with U-Haul. But everything else I had to pay out of pocket for and then get reimbursed. And I didn't have the money for that. But my boyfriend, who is now my husband,
I got a problem with some of this shit, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I got a problem because I'm not gonna call her a liar, but I don't believe some of this shit because she said that she paid her way up there and then got reimbursed by the company. What company's gonna do that? You must have what job she got? You know what I mean? To actually get reimbursed. You must need to do bad. They ain't have no work like that. It's like that. Damn.
Paid for it. Thank God. But when I moved here, first, a lot of people were like, "Oh, you're moving to North Dakota?" The first thing they said, which is still what a lot of people say now when they hear that I live in North Dakota, or are there any black people there? I said, I don't know how many black people are there.
None.
But I know 2 black people that's gonna be there.
2.
And of course, I was referring
1,
to
2,
myself and my
and your
husband.
husband. That's it. Everybody
And
else is gonna look at you crazy like, is that like mom, what? I- Is that somebody black? He look like the black people you see on. By golly, it is. Wow. I wonder what they're doing here. Shooting a rap video? I don't know. But who knows? Should we go ask him? I don't know. I'm kind of scared.
it gets bitter cold here.
I
In
bet.
North Dakota, it's very cold today.
We know that. I mean, we can look in the background. That shit look cold, fam. You know what I
We're
mean?
having a good day. It's 36 degrees. On Christmas Day, it was 28. My husband was like, "Oh, it is great weather." On Christmas Day, my husband said, "Oh, it is great weather. It's a beautiful day." And my mother-in-law said, "Well, what's the temperature?" He said 28. She said, "You gotta be crazy."
You out your fucking mind, fam. 28 degrees. You talking about it's a good. Hold on, man. Hold on. 28 degrees. You saying it's a good day, fam? 28 degrees, man. Come on, man. I'd be out there crying. I wouldn't even want to come outside, man. I'd be bitching when it's like, what, like 30 degrees, some shit like that. 35, some shit. I'd be bitching. For real. Let me get a little frost in my car and shit, man. I'm crying. North Dakota, I don't know if I could take it, man. Some of y'all can take cold weather. I got cousins and shit that live up north. You know, I got family that live up north. I be wondering how they do it, man. I'm cold now. I'm cold. Look, I'm cold now. It's like 60 degrees. I'm cold now. So I know I can imagine being in North Dakota was colder. There you go. Let's see what she's talking about. Let's see what this is talking about.
He talk about it's a good, nice day. The weather is good. But when you're used to having like freezing cold temperatures, and I have seen where it has gotten to negative 50,
Oh,
it gets really cold here. And the thing about here is life does not stop just because it's snowing or it's cold. Life goes on. It does not stop.
shit stops for me. Yo, fam. Once that shit gets to like, I'm telling you, 20 something degrees, bro, it stops for me. Shit, I caught a cold a couple of days ago at work. You know what I'm saying? Up there, you know what I'm saying? The cold ass trailers, man. I had a hoodie on. And it was like it was like 30 degrees. Like 28, something like that. Nigga, I was fucking crying, man. I was like, man, I don't know if I can do this shit today. Back. Yeah. So living in North Dakota, I don't know. They be like, hey man, we gotta get this job done. I'm like, it's cold. Oh, it's cold. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's going on, man.
Because if life stopped, if they closed school every time it was
Right.
negative
Well, nothing get done.
15, negative
Well,
40 or
nothing get
whatever,
done.
the kids would hardly go to
Hell
school.
nah.
There would be no school. But life goes on. We bundle up, we put on our boots and our snow gear,
Thinking about
and
this
we
shit.
carry on.
Damn.
And a lot of people I know.
Wait a minute, fam. Hold on. Doing this video getting me cold, fam. I'm telling you, man. Charlie got me cold, man. Go ahead with your cold endeavors.
That were struggling right along with me before I came out here. Once I came here and life got better, I would say to them, you should move out here. There's jobs here. Come today, get a job tomorrow.
Yeah, of course it
You
is.
can get your own apartment.
Yo, you know why? There's jobs out there? Because nobody wants to live there. It's too fucking cold, man. Come on, man. Who the fuck want to live out there? I mean, just keep it real. And no disrespect to the sister. What's her name? Ride with Shantae. No disrespect to Shantae. But who the hell want to live in North Dakota, Shantae? You, the husband, and that's it. It's too cold. I'd rather struggle down south. Shit, I'd rather struggle down south than live up there with all them cold white people, man. I just keeping it real, man. It's too cold. White people can take cold more than black people can. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I mean? Black people, we can't do that, man. Cold weather, man.
Car, you can be self-sufficient. They wouldn't move.
Hell
And
no, I wouldn't
12
move either.
years later, because I've been here 12 years.
Whew.
12 years later,
12 cold
those
long
same
years.
people are still struggling. They are still struggling.
12 cold years. Cold, huh? Like wearing a jacket is part of your outfit every summertime, nigga. How long? Look, how cold you think it get in the summertime? I'm gonna ask Google. How cold does it get in the summertime in North Dakota? It says mid to high 80s. Even at night, it stays above 50%. Man, hell no, nigga. I need 100-degree weather and shit like that, fam. I need 100. It got to get 100. If it don't get at least 90 degrees where I live at during the summertime, I don't want to be there. Bruh. Because you know you're going to have cold winters.
They're still having a hard time financially because they refuse to move. And maybe North Dakota is not the place for you. But what I'm saying is that if you're living somewhere, the cost of living is too high, you cannot afford it, and you want to be self-sufficient,
Go to North Dakota.
Don't get stuck on this is where my family is, this is where my friends are.
Yeah.
Especially if those.
Hey, I hate to say it, y'all. I think she don't have no family or friends. Facts, because this is my family and friends are. Why not leave them? I mean, why not stick around your family and friends? You know? I mean, come on, y'all. Do y'all feel me, though? I mean, unless you can go visit them a lot and shit like that. Come on, man. You gotta be around family, man. Come on. The holidays come around, it's gonna be quite lonely just you and your husband up there with the white folk. I'm shocked out of white people, man. Hey, I'm not being racist, I'm just joking, okay? But there is a lot of white people in North Dakota, okay? What I'm trying to say is, right, you gotta be around your people. You know what I'm saying? Facts. You gotta be around your people. And I don't mean just black people, I mean like your family members. You know what I mean? That's right.
Same family and friends are not able to help you get ahead financially. They're not able to. Sorry, the camera's moving.
That's if you have.
They're not able to like help you get a better job, get on your feet. Those same people are struggling, living barely check to check their own self, but they're encouraging you to stay, don't move. Because we have friends that would say, "Oh, don't move out there." I wasn't listening to that. My mom was like, "Okay, go ahead and go." My dad was like, "Go ahead and go." Everybody else, I wasn't listening to their nonsense. Oh, there's no black people there. Oh, well, baby, there's about to be 2 black people here. There's gonna be 2 black people in North Dakota. And when we first came here,
there'll be 2 people, huh?
You can tell that
ain't no black people there. Ain't no black people in North Dakota. This shit, it's gonna be 2 black people in a minute. Wait till we get there. It's gonna be 2. Population 2. Population 2. Don't forget about us, nigga. All right.
White kids never seen black people outside of TV because they would stare and stare, but they weren't rude or anything. They just never saw black people before.
They just stared and stared. Like, what? What is wrong? It's dark. What? Hey. Did y'all move to North Dakota, though? I wouldn't. It's too cold. It's too white. Come on, white people, white snow. You know what I'm saying? I mean, where do I fit in at? I'm just saying. You know, I'm just asking. Let's see what Sister Shante talking about.
And I could tell they never saw black people before. But that didn't bother me. The adults, they were very friendly, and they're still very friendly. Very friendly. Now we
Let's just say
have a
Magic
lot more
City.
black people living here
Wait.
now.
Was that a Magic City?
The adult
Wait. I thought I just seen a Magic City.
food or anything,
Hold on.
they just never saw black people before.
Hold on.
And I could tell they never saw black people before.
Never saw black
But
people
that
before.
didn't bother me. The adults, they were very friendly, and they're still very friendly. Very
Oh, that's a Magic City, fam. I knew I wasn't tripping, fam. It's a fucking Magic City in North Dakota, fam. Oh shit. Yo, stop playing. I might have to move out there.
friendly. Now we have a lot more black people living here now than when my husband and I first moved here. There's a whole lot more black people here
Yeah,
now.
Subway. You
Because
better
when
get
we
a job
first
there.
came here, when we would go to Walmart, we would count.
I'm looking in the background, right? See coffee and I don't know. But I'm looking at the background. I can see there ain't no jobs out there, man. I seen the Subway, a Magic City, someplace you can order coffee from. They're definitely not gonna hire you, especially if you black. You know what I'm saying? You walk in that motherfucker, they gonna be like, all right. As soon as you walk in, they gonna fucking duck, like start giving you the money out the register and shit. Like, no, I ain't come for that. I wanted a job. They gonna start. Yeah, facts.
Where every time we saw someone black, we would count. We'd be like, oh, that's the fifth black person I've seen here. That's black person number 5.
Oh shit. Black person number 5. Black person number 5. They go black person number 5. Man, I don't want to be no place like that where I got to count black people. How many black people number 5, man? That's number 2, number 3. Oh shit, that's number 6. Oh, number 6. What up, brother? What up, my? You mean on the black hand side? You know what I mean? I don't want, you know what I'm saying, do all that, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I like to live in diverse communities. If my community is not diverse, I don't want to be there, man. You gotta be all walks of life. I can't just be around a bunch of white people, a bunch of Hispanic, a bunch of black. I want to be around diverse crowd of people. I don't want to be wake up every morning to see white. Damn, bro. I want variety. I like to learn people's cultures. You know, so if it's a culture I'm not familiar with, I most likely want to engage in it and understand it a little more better. See, being a racist or prejudice, whatever you want to call it, you will never learn culture because you're stuck in your fucking racist ass ways. I'm just saying, you will never learn culture. There's a lot of culture, food, you know, way of life, spiritualism, that we sometimes we prejudice against just because of the skin color. You know what I mean? But let's see what Shantae got to say about living in North Dakota.
And then one day we just decided, okay, we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop counting. I'm gonna fix this camera. Hold on a moment. Okay. So, but it's very friendly. My whole point is, don't be afraid to move. Don't be afraid to move for a better life.
Now, look, ain't the fact that nobody's scared to move for a better life. It's the fact that we don't want to move to North Dakota. You know what I mean? Who wants to live in North Dakota? Now, I wouldn't doubt North Dakota got plenty of jobs. I wouldn't doubt that shit, man. But
And I don't know about white people,
here we go.
but with black people,
Here we go.
we get so stuck on, oh, my whole family's there, my friends there, but all y'all on the struggle bus. Everybody on the struggle bus, like
I'm not.
nobody will move. Pick up and go somewhere where there's more opportunity, and you're gonna have a better life. When I first came here, I was a certified nursing assistant, and I was making $12 an hour.
Fam, Bam. Did you just hear this shit? The only reason why I believe her is because I went on Indeed one day, right? And I looked up it came up a dental assistant, right? And then they was paying $12 an hour. I'm like, what, dental assistant, fam? Come on, man. Really? That's insane. So you mean to tell me an Amazon worker makes more than a dental assistant, fam? Word? Where are our priorities at? Packages or oral health? I don't know. It's crazy though. But I believe it because they do pay they be lowballing when it comes to assistants, especially when it comes to medical assistants and shit. You know, like you go to college and all this, get a degree just to make $12 an hour, fam. It's crazy. Let's go.
Which this is before the pandemic, y'all. This is before the pandemic when they started giving big bucks. I was making $12 an hour, which was more than what they paid CNAs in Georgia. In Georgia, they were paying CNAs the minimum wage, which was like $7.25, $7.50.
Woo! What, bruh? Who in a right fucking mind, right, is going to work for $7.50? Who is going to work for $7.50? I'm not doing shit for $7.50. I ain't doing shit for, bruh. $7.50? You mean to tell me that I'm not even worth $10, fam? I'm not worth $10. Now don't laugh at me when I ask. No, I need at least 10. What the hell, man? $7.50, nigga. That's 1990 wages. That's like 1990. What? 6, 5. Okay, nigga. Part-time job, $7.50. Fuck. No, not in 2025, man. Who is working under $12? That's what I want to know. And if you are, go ask for a raise, fam. This is crazy. This is crazy, man.
Which, how can you afford to live?
You can't.
On that, even with cheap rent. But I wasn't a CNA for the 3 years that I was living in Georgia. I wasn't a CNA. I didn't get my CNA license until I got ready to move to North Dakota. But I came here, and then other people in my family followed. When I got pregnant with my husband and I's first kid, I called my mom, I told her, and she was like, okay, I'm going to move there. Now her and my dad, they've been married 44 years, but at the time, 12 years ago, I don't know how many.
She came from a married family, boy. Her parents been married 44 years, fam. Damn. Clap it up for that, though, man. You know, 44 years of marriage, fam. Y'all been through the high road, the low road, the side road, the median. Y'all been in all of the median. Yo, man, 44 years, fam. Get out of here with that. But look, that's a blessing, man. You know, that's a real soulmate right there. I know they argue like cats and dogs, man. I know they be. I can imagine how it go down. You know what I'm saying? 44 years, y'all. Hey, it's what's up, though.
How many years that makes them married. But anyway, and my dad was like, well, he didn't want to move out here. He really didn't. He's like, I'm not moving out there.
Yeah, no.
But after my mom talking to him, and he was like, well, we've been together all this time. Wherever you going, I'm going. Wherever you going, I'm going. And
shit. I would have been like, you gonna take your ass up there then. Shit. We've been married 44 years. You gonna take your ass up to North Dakota. You know what I'm saying? I'm be down south I'll be down south doing my thing. Like I always been doing all these 44 years. I don't know why you all of a sudden you want to just up and leave You want to all of a sudden just up and leave? All right, then, Abigail, you gonna go on your own then, because I ain't gonna follow you around the whole country. We old. I ain't got time for that. Nigga, I'm sitting in my rocking chair, nigga. I'm on my porch, nigga. Yeah.
Life even got better for them. My older brother, he's a felon because
Oh
he
shit.
had hard-headed when
Oh
he was young,
shit.
falling in with the wrong crowd. Now
Uh-oh. She got a brother that's a felon, fam.
listening to mom and daddy, he got
Better
in
listen to
some
your daddy.
trouble, and he was living in Maryland.
Boy, what I tell you, boy. Hey, didn't I say get your ass home by 1 o'clock? If you don't get your ass home by 1 o'clock, you can't get in the house. And you got to be in the streets. Okay?
And he could not find a job. He could not find a job.
Because he's a
He
felon.
was looking, trying hard.
He's a felon, man. The only job he really gonna get, I don't think McDonald's. Did McDonald's hire felons? I don't know, but kids, do not catch a felony because you won't get no job, fam. I'm telling you, they're gonna look at you like what the fuck? No, you're dangerous. I'm telling you, that's how they look at felons, bro. Sad, because everybody should be able to work. I don't think that being a felon should disqualify you to work. Now, I think it should go on the offense. Violent, nah. Robbery and shit like that, nah. But, things that are non-violent, I guess. What is a non-violent felon? I don't know. But let's go. I'm a sexual predator. That's non-violent. I mean, that's violent.
Out here to North Dakota, he got a job. And not a job making minimum wage, a job paying great money where he could be self-sufficient. Then his wife followed him out here. They had a good life. My baby brother, him and his wife ended up coming out here. She had finished her residency. She's an OBGYN. She finished her residency and she came out here. And living out here, she makes way more money living in North Dakota than she would make somewhere else.
Nah, and it's not about somewhere else, man. It's the fact that it's North Dakota, right? And nobody wants to fucking live there. And that's the reason why you're able to get a job there. If you can, I'm telling y'all, you listen to this lady if you want to Shantae. If you listen to her if you want to, you'll be out there cold and miserable with a job. Okay, I could have got a job down south. You know what I'm saying? Would y'all move to North Dakota, man? I don't like living up north, period, man. You know what I'm saying?
For one,
I love the South.
At the time when she first came out here, she was a new doctor. So, you're not going to get the highest wage because you're new. And the other thing is, there's not a lot of doctors here. We have doctors here, of course, but a lot of people don't stay because people say, oh, it's cold, it's boring. But my sister-in-law, when she...
Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's boring. I just said that. It's cold and boring, fam. Who the fuck want to live in North Dakota? It's cold and boring. It's cold and boring, fam. Hold on, man. And she really trying to sell that shit to you, too.
Wage because you're new. And the other thing is, there's not a lot of doctors here. We have doctors here, of course, but a lot of people don't stay.
I want to see what her husband got to say about this shit. I bet your husband put your husband on the microphone and you know what I mean. See what he got to say about this shit. He probably want to leave right now.
People say, "Oh, it's cold, it's boring." But my sister-in-law, when she graduated,
he probably got him a snow bunny.
School. She told me she had. Did she say $1 million in student loan debt or $500,000?
Yeah.
It was either $500,000 or $1 million. But she can't.
What the fuck does she do? What the hell did she go to school for? You got $1 million worth of debt or $500,000, fam?
Came out here. And
look, she got a cold already. You hear that snot going down? She got a cold already, fam. Look. I'm telling you.
People don't stay
I
because
got a cold.
People say, "Oh, it's cold, it's boring." But my sister-in-law, when she graduated school, she told me she had, did she say $1 million
You know what I'm
or
saying?
something like that? Or $500,000?
Get
It
cold.
was either $500,000 or $1 million. But she came out here and she makes way more money than she would have made.
North Dakota though. North Dakota though. You better be having. They need doctors out there, fam, because it's cold as shit. Y'all don't believe it's cold in North Dakota? All right.
At another hospital somewhere else.
Hey.
She saw the benefit of being out here. So if you're struggling, living paycheck to paycheck,
don't mind the cold, and you don't mind the cold,
don't be afraid to move somewhere else.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid to move.
Don't be afraid.
Go online.
All that.
Start looking for a job in another state.
Please.
Looking for a job in another state. When I was getting my hair done earlier, the girl who does my hair, she's from California.
Oh.
And her husband and my husband, they work for the same company. And she said she was telling people in her family, you're hardly making it in California. Why don't you move?
See, she being vague, y'all. She's being vague. First she said Georgia. She was in Georgia, right? Then she said California, but she's not being specific about the city. Now, if you in LA, you gonna Oakland, Sacktown, you gonna make it, man. Stop playing. Who the fuck gonna leave LA unless they in Compton or some shit? They definitely not gonna move no damn North Dakota. Come on. Georgia. Now, only way you leave in Georgia if you're not in Atlanta. I mean, just be honest, yo. People got jobs. You know what I mean? She just couldn't find one. I'm trying to sell that shit to you. Move up north to North Dakota. You don't think them white people don't get tired? Don't want them black. They won't want them black people. There's too many black people moving in, man. What the hell's going on? We got gentrified. I mean, North Dakota now. Damn. Gentrification they got to build some new projects and shit. What the fuck, man? It's gonna be all hooded out. Well, I love the South though, fam. I love the South. I'm never leaving, man. I'm never leaving. So let's see what she got to say.
Out here to North Dakota. You see what me and my husband have done. He works. I have my own shop. We were able to buy a home. We have a good life here. We're not struggling. We're not living paycheck to paycheck. But still people talk about, oh, well, what is there to do out there? When she says not much, oh, well, I don't know if I can live there. So you gotta have things to do, but living paycheck to paycheck.
Hold on. Come on, fam. She like, oh, you want to have things to do though? Yeah. I mean, okay. Let's say, let me break this shit down. You get off long, hard days of work. Say the weekend approaching. What you gonna do for the weekend? Oh, nothing. Ain't nothing to do. Shit. It's cold. I don't know nobody. White people looking at me like I came out, like I escaped the zoo, fam. Like I escaped the zoo, fam. You know what I'm saying? But I'm supposed to be comfortable. But no, I'm not living paycheck to paycheck though. What kind of shit is that, fam? Come on, fam. Wait, come on, man. I'm reacting to this shit. I watched this shit the other day. I mean, it didn't really make a lot of sense to me. But I mean, you can move wherever you want to go. It depends. Like, if you're not a social person, you know what I'm saying? I'm a semi-social life. But the thing is, I can't move to no damn North Dakota. I would lose my mind, fam. My anxiety level would be so high, it would make no sense. That's right.
Hey, barely making it. Then to move somewhere, yes, it's boring. Yes, it's cold.
Oh, yeah.
But we sleep easy at night, not worrying how we're going to pay our bills. Not worrying how we're going to pay our bills. Because I know living out here, my husband could lose his job today. Tomorrow he's going to have another job because work is plentiful here. I know other places are laying off, companies are closing down. And yes, I always say these jobs ain't loyal. You need to have more than one source of income. That's true. You do need to have more than one source
Look at all
of
that
income.
snow, y'all, in the
and
background.
Jobs ain't loyal.
Wait a
But
minute. You see all that shit in the back? Man, that shit look like you in the damn fucking Iceland or some shit. Alaska or some bullshit, man. Look at this shit. Y'all don't see that shit? There's nothing. And she trying to move here. You, yeah, you worrying about something to do. You live in paycheck to paycheck. Nigga, I'd rather live paycheck. I'd rather live on the streets down south than to be up there. You feel me? It's just logical to me, man. I mean, look up.
out here, my husband has a great job. He makes enough money where he can afford to pay our mortgage with just him. He doesn't need my help. I have an income. We use my
That's great.
income
That's great.
for other things.
That's
We
great.
didn't need my income and my husband's income in order to be able to buy a home.
Yeah, buy your home, you know what I'm saying? And be alone in the fucking cold fucking wilderness, the tundra, and all that shit. Buy your home, live in the cold tundra in the wilderness. See, we care. We don't care. Live in the wilderness, okay? You see, there's nothing out there. Snow and shit. You can't even grow no plants. I'm a gardener. I like to grow plants and shit. You can't grow no plants out there. You have to actually build you a grow house. For real. I ain't talking about marijuana, y'all. You know what I'm saying, man? Grow up, y'all. For real. Just like grow up, man. Y'all thinking weed and shit. Nah. I know what y'all niggas thinking. No. Real vegetables, hot plants and shit, hot peppers and shit.
For the mortgage, which is great because we now have 4 children. So my husband can take care of the household bills. I can use my money for the other things, for investments, the other things to help grow us financially. But if my husband loses his job today, I guarantee you by this time next week, he's going to have another job lined up. Don't be afraid to move. If you're struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, and don't get so worried about, well, nobody's there that I know. I wasn't worried about that. Nobody was here that I know. Because all my family, they couldn't help me. They were struggling their own self.
See, that's why she moved there, y'all. She's telling y'all why she moved there. She got her family and friends was shit. It was shit. Nobody could help her out, man. And she was like, man, I'd rather move to Dakota than to deal with y'all niggas. Yeah, she moved.
They were struggling just like I was struggling.
Just like she was. Nobody to help her. Nobody to help her.
And I really wasn't expecting anybody to follow me out here. I really wasn't. I just started telling them about the opportunity, and they saw how well we were doing. They came out here when I got pregnant. My mom and dad, they just moved out here. My mom moved out here. She started a daycare. Daycare was going great. She had one of the largest daycares here in town.
Had.
Then my sister-in-law
was had. Notice is she still there?
They came here, they visited, and then they decided to move here. My brother, he came here. My niece came here. We have I think 18 people in my family here.
Oh, Lord Jesus. You know, y'all got them white people scared. They're like, oh, my God. It's getting too black. It's getting too dark out here. Looking at y'all like, all right. How y'all doing out there? All right. I'm telling you. Yo, I'm telling you. Come on, we got 18 families. Okay. It's getting too dark out in North Dakota, man.
I wasn't planning for them to move here. I'm glad they did because life has gotten better for them. They're doing a whole lot better than they were wherever they lived at previously. But I wasn't expecting them to come here. And if they had never came here, I still would have came here. I still would have came because I had the opportunity to make a better life for myself. And I tell you what, if I hadn't moved here and I was still living in Georgia, not even getting by, struggling, I would not have had kids.
The only place in Georgia I recommend living at is Atlanta, Georgia, or the surrounding areas like maybe Union City, Conyers. You know what I mean? Them are the only places I recommend living in Atlanta, Georgia. To me, that's my experience. That's where the money at, really. That's why Metro Atlanta spans out so far. Metro Atlanta spans out all the way down to Union City, man. Stop playing. You know what I mean? All the way up to Cartersville and Tanya. All that is the metro Atlanta area because the economy's so big. You know what I mean? It's like that in every city damn near. Like you always got the outskirts and the inner city. You know what I mean? So live in the outskirts, work in the inner city. That's how it works. That's pretty much what she's doing.
Because I was not gonna have kids when I'm in poverty my own self and don't know how to take care of them. Now my husband and I, we did have some financial struggles because when we came out here, we didn't use our money wisely. We got a little more sense now. We didn't use our money wisely, but we were able to bounce back. But if I was still in Georgia, ain't no way I would have had kids knowing I can't take care of myself. I was not about to do that. I would not have gotten married because I was just trying to get my life together and be self-sufficient.
What I don't understand is, right, is her husband from North Dakota? Or like was he one of the first niggas there and shit? You know what I mean? And then he, you know what I mean? Or he came from Georgia. Like she being vague about that. She's not being going into detail about her husband. I want to know, like, was her husband already there? And then like, yo, come on up, baby, this and that. Or yo, like he said, he was her boyfriend at the time, right? Come on up, yeah, we'll get married in North Dakota. Or was he already one? You know what I'm saying? You know, was he one of the first niggas there? Or he came from Georgia? Or, you know, that's right. That's the questions I have.
So I just wanted to encourage you that if you are struggling financially and you can't make it where you're at,
Move to North Dakota.
Find a job somewhere else and move. And the person who does my hair, she was like, well, Shantae, what if somebody wants to move, but the
person that do her hair, right, gotta be white, right? Yo, she gotta be white. You mean they got, bro, you mean they got black hairstylists in North Dakota, fam? Stop it.
And you know, they're not even making it there and they're struggling. How do they move? My solution was, if you have a car and you're already homeless,
get in that motherfucker.
You're not making it, get in that car and move. Find out where the cost of living is cheaper.
What about the gas? What about the gas, fam?
MEGLODON Media
This
News.
is.
We give you all the news nobody is talking about.
Make sure you like and subscribe, fam. If you're watching it this far, that means you need to hit that like button and that subscribe button and possibly that notification bell. You know what I mean? All right, man. Come on. Show your boy some love, some support and all that. You feel me? Yeah.
Find out where there's some jobs that you can get a job. Now, it may not be the job that you want, but if they have jobs, you find a place that has jobs.
It might not be the job you want. It might not be what's the point in going to college for? That's the point in going to college. You get a job that you want. You go to school to get a job. You go into the field. Why would I? It might not be. I'm gonna start working at Subway. It might not be the job I want, but the job out here. Come on, what kind of logical shit is that, man? You feel me though? Come on. All right, let's run it, man. Hey, come on.
And the pay is going to be where you can afford to live on your own, get an apartment on your own, get in your car, and move. Get in your car and drive off.
Let's see, look at white people now.
You're already homeless.
Oh, shit.
You're already in your car. And let me tell you, where there is a will, there is a way. I was in Georgia for 3 years, living at my parents' house, not even getting by, looking for a job, struggling.
Wow.
Darn near begging people for a job.
She look young. She like about maybe 36, 37 maybe. Hey, forgive me if you're younger than that. Oh, no, hey, you look like that age, fam. But, you know what I mean? What I'm trying to say is, you too old to be talking about this type of talk. I mean, that's why I think she's young. I had to move to my parents' house. I had to do this. I was struggling. That's things that you do when you're young. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do this. I couldn't do that. You know, that's that young people talk.
And couldn't get a job. But I had on my whiteboard, okay, Lord, I will move anywhere within reason. I don't know what the Lord thought within reason was, because North Dakota, woo, woo. But I
Nah,
said,
that wasn't God. He's talking about, I don't know what Lord thought in reason was. I don't know what you thought in reason was. Yeah. I don't know what the Lord. Don't put it on God. You moved out there on your own freedom and will. God gives you freedom and will. God gives you the freedom to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But it's on your choices. It's up to you. So yeah, come on, God. I asked God somewhere local. He sent me way off in a foreign land. Nah, nigga, you moved to North Dakota on your own. Don't put that on God.
struggling, darn near begging people for a job, and couldn't get a job. But I had on my whiteboard, okay, Lord, I will move anywhere within reason. I don't know what the Lord thought within reason was.
See, I don't know what the Lord thought. Lord, you act like God dumb or something. I don't know what the Lord thought. The Lord didn't think you thought. You don't want to thinking too hard. I don't know what the Lord thought.
Because North Dakota, woo, woo.
She don't like it.
But I said I will move anywhere within reason. Anywhere within reason, Lord.
She don't like it.
Let the company pay for me to relocate. Let it be somewhere where I can afford an apartment on my own. It was 3 years, but God opened the door.
Quit putting this shit on God, fam. God opened the door for you to go to North Dakota. God probably trying to tell her, hey, don't you move your ass out there. Been out there 12 years. She making a video about it because she's miserable. She said her husband, I don't even know, she might not have a husband, fam. I don't know. And then if he might not be happy, let me hear what he got to say about it. Put him on the camera. Let me see what he got to say about it. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you he don't like being out there, fam. Guarantee.
So where there is a will, God will make a way.
Unless he from there. He might be one of the only niggas born and raised in the projects of motherfucking North Dakota, fam. Straight out of Dakota, nigga. Now, I got a cousin from North Dakota, man. Shouts out to Tony, man. He was born out there. You know what I mean? He in LA right now, I think. I think he in LA right now. Shouts out, man. What up? No, I'm just saying. The fuck, man? Who the fuck want to live in North Dakota? It's too cold.
Don't be afraid to move, y'all. Don't be afraid to move.
I'm scared already.
Get in your car and move. Don't worry about family and friends. You can always go back and visit those family and friends. You can always go back and visit.
Greetings from North Dakota.
But don't get stuck, and don't stay stuck where you can move somewhere and have a better life.
In North Dakota.
Please hit like, hit subscribe if you like this video, and if you want me to share some.
Hey, I'm all about, look, Thrive with Shantae. Go ahead and hit a channel up. I'm all about, building up, my fellow YouTubers and all that. You know what I mean? Shouts out, man. But what y'all think about that, man? North Dakota, man. It's too cold out there. Well, I mean, there's nothing to do. Nothing but white people. It's not diverse. Let me put it that way. It's not a lot of diversity. Number 2. Number 3, if I say cold, it's too cold. 4, it's too far from the South. I love the South. I can't leave the South. Sorry, y'all. I'll move anywhere down south, but I'm not moving up north. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, the reason why there's no jobs in North Dakota is because nobody wants to live there. It's miserable. You know? It's the opposite of Nevada because it's cold as hell. At least you got Vegas and Nevada. What you got in North Dakota? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Willingston. Well, yeah, it's crazy, y'all. Let me know if y'all would move there. You know what I mean? So I'm already been here an hour, fam. About to wrap it up. You know what I mean? Hit like and subscribe, fam. Megalodon Media News. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Megalodon Media News. We give you all the news nobody is talking about.
It's the Megalodon.